Hello, my name is Maryum May Ali. I had the pleasure of hearing Marcellus Bass today from the Switch Up and Nottingham School of Boxing. It's phenomenal how the organization is using the sport of boxing to work with youth. Their holistic approach I heard about, giving them education, wraparound services, counseling, job training. Our at-risk youth really need this. Kids want to learn, and to have organizations like, Marcellus's organization is a true blessing. I wish you all the luck. One day, maybe I hope I can visit. And I'm doing the same work out here in Los Angeles, and it's such a great opportunity to network with people from the UK, people like Marcellus. You're doing a great job, and let's learn from each other and work together one day. Absolutely, we're definitely going to link up. Can you tell me a little bit about what do you think your dad would have thought about the work that we're doing in Nottingham? My father, Muhammad Ali, he would have loved this work because as a boy at 12 years old, he was getting into a little trouble before he found boxing. And he always thought that it's great for a young person to find something as an alternative to the streets. And one great thing about sports, it inherently teaches discipline. It teaches teamwork, leadership, hard work, patience, persistence. So the great thing about boxing and sports, and also for these young men that have a lot of anger and fear and pain and trauma, that boxing gets that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? It releases a lot of things that sometimes counseling may not release right away. So it's great for boxing to be that channel to really addressing the trauma and issues that they've been going through. Also, just exercise in and of itself, it releases endorphins. Exercise gives you more oxygen so your brain can function better. So to combine the kind of social services and human services that you guys have for at-risk kids with sports like boxing, research shows that is the best practice. So my father definitely would love to see organizations like this. He just happened to stumble into boxing. Someone stole his bike as a kid. He wanted to beat up the person that stole his bike, so he got into boxing. So it happened, kind of inadvertently, but he became the greatest, and he found the love for that. So, he would have loved it, and my father is a great inspiration for why I even work with youth that might go into gangs. And he actually saw the work that I did, and I took him to the organizations I work for. He met the youth that I work for. So kids really were number one for him, and I noticed him respond the quickest and cared the most about kids in inner cities that didn't have anything. And also the elderly. He had a special place in his heart for children and the elderly. So he definitely would have loved you, Marcellus. He definitely would have loved your organization, what you guys are doing. And that's what he was about, fighting and standing up and being confident and empowered. And boxing gave him that. His religion gave him that. And great organizations like the one, and organizations like Switch Up, do just that. Grab these kids, try to empower them and show them that there's another way, show them that God made them beautiful, God made them equal, despite what they may endure in the community, endure with, injustices and oppression and stereotypes and racism and all the other isms, So great job, keep it up. In the spirit of my father, in the spirit of what you guys are doing, these organizations need to be supported, and these youth need to be plugged in. Yeah. So what do you reckon then? I mean, I'm absolutely blessed to have spent 2 days with you guys and looking at the work that you're doing and your organization's doing, and I think that what the work that you're doing is really inspiring me. I'm going to take a lot of the learning back to the UK, but I would love you guys to come to Nottingham and meet some of the guys from Nottingham and our team and see the work that we're doing firsthand. Yes. What do you reckon? Would you like to come out? Yeah, I mean, I would like to come out. We just got to make it happen, make it work with everyone's schedules. We're all hustling, we're all surviving, we're all making the ends meet. So, yeah, eventually that would be really nice when time, permits. Absolutely. It's a pleasure talking to you. Pleasure talking to you. Cheers. Keep up the good work. Bam!